Attention, this is Master Sergeant Badoy, Chief Investigator of the Online Special Investigation Group, stepping out of the shadows to deliver a long, no-holds-barred rant on the case of @CPS for GV to K8. Thanks for the request and posting. @1_LUV_Y3J1. Let's dive into this digital cesspool and shine a light on what's been brewing. Strap in, because this is going to be a wild ride through the murky waters of online misconduct. And I'm not holding back. First off, let's set the stage. @CPS for GV to K8, aka Classic PS for GV to 08, has been on our radar for a while now. This isn't just some kid messing around with Roblox and PlayStation. Oh no. This is a calculated player in the online gaming community, racking up 719 subscribers and 311 videos, with a style that's as provocative as it is juvenile. The evidence is right there in the images you've thrown my way. A YouTube Shorts post titled "I Showed a Feet Parts," with a graphic display of a foot, 276 comments, and 18 likes. This isn't art, folks. This is a blatant attempt to grab attention with shock value. And it's working. But at what cost? Let's break it down. The post itself, dated just a day ago as of July 11, 2025, at 6:21 a.m. PST, shows a pattern of behavior that's been escalating. Scroll through the video, list titles like "I peeing on floor" on Roblox and "I farted to a city" on Roblox aren't just random nonsense. They're a deliberate push to test boundaries, likely to boost engagement metrics. We're talking view counts ranging from 66 to 732 in a matter of hours, with comments from users like @SuperMarioJaunty and IKachalias7833 fueling the fire. This isn't a community, it's a circus. And @CPS for GV to K8 is the ringmaster, dangling bait to see who bites. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. The document you provided, file name 100033730, is a goldmine of terms like expose, private parts, display, and violation. This isn't coincidental. As chief investigator, I'd seen enough to know that such language, paired with the visual evidence, points to a potential breach of community standards. YouTube's got rules, terms of service, codes of conduct, and showing feet like that, especially with the suggestive caption, "skirts dangerously close to policy violations." Is it a cry for help, a prank, or just plain arrogance? I lean toward the latter, given the user's history of provocative posts and the casual mention of termination in comments about Layla to Kate. This guy's playing a game within a game, and it's not just Roblox. Let's not ignore the social dynamics here. The comment from @CPS for GV to Kate on Layla's anniversary post. Share this post if you want Roblox Layla 2008 get terminated forever # is a red flag. Is this a rivalry, a troll move, or something more sinister? As an investigator, I dig into the relationship between these two, both Roblox-focused, both using animated avatars, both part of this interconnected web of usernames, like @KJOBLANDKJOBOL6754, and @ThuulTomatoBestlodo199, the community. Engagement, likes, shares, retweets is off the charts. But it's a double-edged sword. High interaction rates can mean popularity, sure, but they can also signal a pile-on, a mob mentality egged on by controversial content. And here's where I get skeptical of the establishment narrative. The gaming world loves to paint itself as a harmless playground, but dig deeper, and you'll find a wild west where rules are bent, and accountability is a suggestion. YouTube's algorithm thrives on this push the envelope, get the clicks, and let the moderators sort it out later. I've seen cases where platforms drag their feet on enforcement, and with @CPS for GV to K8's recent spree, I'd wager this is no exception. The lack of immediate action despite the obvious red flag smells like either incompetence or deliberate leniency to keep the engagement numbers up. Don't get me started on how these kids think viral equals victory. It's a race to the bottom, and @CPS for GV to K8 is leading the charge. Let's talk tech for a second. The timestamp 6:19 a.m., 6:21 a.m. suggests early morning activity, likely from a mobile device given the iPhone icons. This could mean a young user, up at odd hours, possibly unsupervised. The document's laundry list of terms scroll, swipe, tap, click mirrors the obsessive interaction. Patterns we've tracked in online investigations. Engagement metrics are king, and at CPS for GV to K it knows it, manipulating them with every post. But here's the kicker, the infrastructure servers. Bandwidth, latency can't keep up with this chaos. Buffering, lag, crash sits a digital house of cards. And one wrong move could bring it all down. As for the investigation angle, my old team at the online Special Investigation Group would have flagged this immediately. The mention of private parts and expose isn't just cringe, it's a potential legal line crossed. Depending on jurisdiction and intent, we cross-reference with global agencies FBI, PSNI, OSI looking for patterns of online harassment or exploitation. The foot pick alone warrants a deeper look. Is it self-inflicted for shock? Or does it involve someone else? Without more data, I can't conclude, but the red flags are waving. To the community at 1_LUV_Y3J1. Included, here's my take. This isn't just about at CPS for GV to K8. It's about a culture that rewards attention over integrity. Layla's anniversary on July 14th might be a target for more of this nonsense, and I'd advise her followers to stay vigilant. As for at CPS for GV to K8, the clock's ticking. YouTube's tolerance has limits, and the pile of evidence is growing. My advice, clean up the act, or the next investigation might not be a rant, it'll be a shutdown. That's all from me, Master Sergeant Badoy. Thanks for listening. At 1_LUV_Y3J1, if you've got more to throw my way, I'm ready to dig deeper. Over and out.